Why, hello there, everybody. How are you doing today? It's me, again and again. I am here to encourage you. I am here to embolden you. I am here to empower you. I am here to inform you. I am here to educate you. I am here to inspire you. I am here to motivate you. I'm here to build you up. I am here to lift you up. I am here to bring and give you peace. I'm here to bring and give you hope. Because I am here to bring, give, and tell you the truth. You see what happens when you operate under opinion, especially a false opinion, otherwise known as a lie? Well, at some point in time, the truth is found out and the opinions change. Same thing happens when you try to control the narrative by putting out a false narrative, also known as a lie. What happens? Well, what happens is the truth comes to light, the lie is exposed, and the true narrative takes over. That's why I've said many times before, and I'm going to say it again, the truth is the undefeated, undisputed, undefeated heavyweight champion of all times. And that, my friend, is the truth. What the 45th president of the United States of America, President Donald John Trump, is reminding you all is that he's not in charge. You are in charge. And the only reason why you are in charge is because the law says that we are in charge. And again, the only reason why the law says that we are in charge is because it is Almighty God's law. You need to stop operating underneath opinion. President Donald John Trump is reminding you all of this fact. You need to stop making up lies. You just need to stop lying. You need to stop trying to control and define the narrative with lies. If you don't remember another one of my little sayings, don't think, no. Don't tell, show. Okay. Go. Well, don't think you know the truth. Know the truth. Don't tell somebody what it might be. Show somebody what it is. That's exactly what President Donald John Trump is doing. Okay? Now, notice that, again, I make my videos the day before, so it's, what time is it? 4:40 something. 4:45. Tuesday afternoon when I'm making this. Well, I'm just ecstatic. Because I'm watching the 45th president of these United States troll all of these fools. Okay? And again, I've said months ago, that Obamacare is dead. It's going to be repealed. Well, look, push came to shove. And again, President Trump didn't shove them. President Trump did not operate under the law of the jungle. All President Trump did was lay out the truth to you, me, we, the people, And then you, me, we, the people, picked up our little telephones. We started tweeting. We started emailing. And we said, this Obamacare has got to go. It's hurting people. You see, all President Trump did is what any good, knowledgeable Christian does anytime the enemy comes at you. You see, the enemy is constantly reminding you of your past, constantly bringing it up. Why you think they're still stuck on this Russia stuff? They're constantly looking, they're constantly critiquing, constantly looking for, constantly giving you busy work, creating situations that just don't exist, otherwise known as paradoxical situations. Well, whenever the enemy comes and tells you, that's right, I'm talking about the devil. If that bothers you, that's your problem. Because you just don't know your creator. Whenever the devil comes and reminds you of your past, all you've got to do is remind him of his future. Period. Well, that's exactly what President Trump did. He turned around to his senator after bringing out all of these families, and it just wasn't white people. It was white people, black people, people from all across the country, people from all different types of economic statuses, made it crystal clear to you, me, we the people, in case you didn't already know how bad it was. This is what you all are for, basically President Trump said. You're for hurting these people. You're for hurting these little kids. You're for making these people. The government is supposed to remove obstacles, not create them. And then he turned to the senator. He said, "Hey, hope you get those. Hope you get those votes. Otherwise, the people may just tell you you're fired." The people may tell you you're fired. And again, suddenly, hey man, Songbird gets clearance to come fly in and make the vote for healthcare. That just happened just today. And again, why did it happen? It didn't happen because President Trump went in and bullied. He didn't take them into the back room and beat them up. No. He just reminded them of their future. If you keep acting like a criminal, we are going to treat you like a criminal. Suddenly, all the criminals, everybody with something to hide, decides all of a sudden, hey, my brain tumor's okay, says Songbird. He came a flapping on in. Suddenly, Lion Ted, he has a change of heart too. Yeah. Only still needed Vice President Pence. Now, for you imbeciles that have been calling Vice President Pence, because some people have been saying that Vice President Pence is against President Trump. Man, look, some of y'all, you all listen to the Lion media too bad. You're seeing Russians everywhere. You're seeing enemy everywhere. If you don't know, just zip the lip. If Vice President Pence was such a terrible guy, then why in the world has he been the deciding vote for the president? Because he's not a terrible guy. You all are just nervous because you can't explain what's going on. Well, again, I'm just going to keep it simple for you. It's a move of Almighty God. Almighty God is reestablishing the United States back to being a constitutional republic. He is not in charge. The government is not in charge here in the United States of America. We, the people, are in charge here in the United States of America. Now, that's supposed to appease us that they voted on this. And again, it could all be repeated. It could be taken care of in 20 hours. Let's see how bad they want to keep their job. Too little, too late. You still got to go. No, folks, when you have the enemy backed up against the wall, when you have them cornered in, when you have them beat down, no. That's when you pour it on more. That's when you remove the threat. 100% completely remove. Don't even leave a remnant. Because if you leave even one of these vile, disgusting creatures in there, they just reproduce like wild. They're just going to turn around and do the same thing all over again. It's painfully obvious that we have to go walk around and make sure that they're actually being servants. That's not a servant. We have to make sure that they're doing the right thing. Well, then that means that they're not doing the right thing. That means that they're a criminal. That means they have to go. Not says me, not says a political party, not says a church. So says the law. Period. Do you see who's in charge yet? It's not them. It's you, me, we the people. Now, let's talk about Jeff Sessions. Okay? Because this whole Russia investigation thing was just to try to stop. See, all right, before I get into Jeff, Obamacare has to go because of all the taxes. Obamacare was nothing, absolutely nothing, but a tax increase. That's it. It was a huge tax. It goes into every aspect of society. It goes into small businesses, large businesses, your personal life. It goes into, it is designed to suck up money, and it's designed to redistribute wealth. Period. From your pocket to theirs. Period. And the only reason why it passed was they used guilt. I'm going to have people dying in the street. Well, guess what? We got Obamacare. We got people dying in the street. Got people that can't get, that have insurance that they can't afford and they can't use it. But I'm not even, you all know all the arguments. Okay? It's got to go. So, that's why he had to do healthcare first. Had to repeal and replace Obamacare because of all the taxes and all the legalese. Let's just keep it simple, stupid. All the tentacles. Well, we chopping off all the daggum tentacles. That's right, we are. That's you, me, we the people. Because you, me, we the people have spoken. See how much power you have. We, the people, are in charge. Now, the whole Russia thing was a distraction to keep President Trump, to slow down the agenda. You got to cause doubt. But you see, and again, just like I said in the opening, whenever you use a false narrative, otherwise known as a lie, as soon as the truth comes up, you're exposed for being a liar. you are exposed for being the threat. You are exposed for being the criminal. Because servants don't lie. So President Trump, all President Trump did was he used this. There is nothing going to happen to President Trump, any of his staff, anybody, and Jeff Sessions isn't going anywhere. Period. President Trump is controlling the narrative. President Trump has been reminding you, me, we the people that it is you, me, we the people that are in charge. Not says him. So says law. And now you've just experienced it firsthand. Stop dealing with the stupid little people in the stupid little box. They didn't take an oath. I've only been telling you for months. Months. Over a year. Focus your attention on anyone and everyone who has taken an oath. That's what President Trump is doing. Now, again, let's talk about Jeff Sessions. Okay? Yesterday, Tuesday, President Trump had some tweets. And this is how he's been using the narrative, just to how he's been controlling the narrative with truth. Okay? With truth. Now, I'm going to read these tweets real quick, and then I'm going to come back and break them down for you. Okay? In order. Ukrainian efforts to sabotage Trump campaign, quietly working to boost Clinton. So where is the investigation, AG? And he tweeted that to Sean Hannity. Attorney General Jeff Sessions has taken a very weak position on Hillary Clinton crimes. Where are emails and DNC server? And intel leakers. Problem is that the acting head of the FBI and the person in charge of the Hillary investigation, Andrew McCabe, got $700,000 from H for wife. This is my favorite one. Jared Kushner did very well yesterday in proving he did not collude with the Russians. Witch hunt. Next up, 11-year-old Barron Trump. Now, folks, that is trolling at a professional level. That is playing a cheap violin as if it was a Stradivarius. Okay? So here, let's break down these tweets. And again, President Trump has no problem with Jeff Sessions. Stop operating underneath opinion. All these, who's in charge? You, me, we, the people are in charge. Keep that in mind. President Trump is tweeting this out to who? You, me, we, the people. All of the followers. This first one, Ukrainian. It's not a condemnation of of Jeff Sessions. It's a question to Jeff Sessions. Ukrainian efforts to sabotage Trump campaign, quietly working to boost Clinton. So where is the investigation? He just left off one little word. At AG. You tell the enemy exactly what they want to hear. You let them think that you are at odds with the one that they fear the most. Jeff Sessions. You make the man look weak when the man's a pit bull. Again, Ukrainian efforts to sabotage Trump campaign, quietly working to boost Clinton. So where is the investigation? One word left off. At AG. That's a question. So how are we coming along with that, Jeff? I'm going to tell you that's what Hillary heard. That's what Wasserman Schultz and all of them heard. They know exactly what's going on. Again, he's making Jeff Sessions the target. Why? Because he knows Jeff Sessions can take the target. He is being exactly what they've said that he was. He's a bully. He's beating up on his own people. He ain't beating up on his own. Watch. Let's see. Next one. Attorney General Jeff Sessions has taken a very weak position, and very is all capitalized. You see, you tell them exactly what they want to hear. Very weak position on Hillary Clinton crimes. Where are emails and DNC server and intel leakers? Okay, Tuesday, what happened? One of the White House assistant press secretaries resigns. Leaker. And again, what in the world? Let's give them something to talk about. Why isn't the lying media talking about this particular thing? That's what President Trump is doing. President Trump is using Jeff Sessions again. Jeff Sessions is a bulldog. He's not very weak. He's pointing out exactly, again, read it again. Attorney General Jeff Sessions has taken a very weak position on Hillary Clinton crimes. Where are emails and DNC server and intel leakers? That's to the lying media. How come you're not talking about these leakers? How come you haven't talked about how we went in and got Wasserman Schultz smashed hard drives from the Muslim IT guy from his house? Even better. And everybody says, well, why in the world did he still have them? Because they were just sitting there waiting for the dum-dum to throw them away. Oh, you're not? Well, we're tired of waiting. We are coming. Look at that. Light bulb's coming on. That's a good thing. Next tweet. Problem is that the acting head of the FBI and the person in charge of the Hillary investigation. There's a Hillary investigation? Gotcha. Notice, problem. Who's the problem? Does he call Jeff Sessions the problem? No. Problem is that the acting head of the FBI and the person in charge of the Hillary investigation, Andrew McCabe, got $700,000 from H for a wife. Hello? Who's the problem? Again, that is at the media. How come you all aren't talking about this? How come you're not talking about this, media? You got to go. Hey, Senate committees, congressional committees. How come you're not talking? How come you're not investigating this? Why are you wasting your time with this made-up fictional fairy tale, Star Wars, Star Trek, Mary Poppins Land, Russia stuff? Because it's a lie. Because you know the truth defeats your lie. Guess what? This is what happens when you operate underneath opinion. Opinions change when the truth comes out. And they change for the better. Then you are outed for telling a false narrative, for pushing a false narrative, for telling a quote-unquote lie. You got outed. And again, he finishes it all up with my favorite one of all, driving the point home. Jared Kushner did very well yesterday in proving he did not collude. Proving he had all the documentations. Truth clears the field. You don't want to get caught in a lie. It's very simple, stupid. Don't tell a lie. You don't want to be exposed for living a lie. It's very simple, stupid. Don't live a lie. Because it's only a matter of time before the truth comes up, before the truth comes out, and the truth exposes your lie. Stupid. Jared Kushner did very well yesterday in proving he did not collude with the Russians. Witch hunt, which of course is what it is Mary Poppins lands, man. This is sci-fi theater at its best. This is opiate heaven for these people are in Never Never Land. Look who they hang around with. People that cut themselves off, cut their own fingers off. People, look who their supporters are. People that don't even know what sex they are. Which you can't look down. How difficult is that? Grown men calling themselves women. Last time, Jared Kushner did very well yesterday in proving he did not collude with the Russians. Proving. Witch hunt. Next up, 11-year-old Barron Trump. What else you got, folks? What else you got? Would you want to interview the new dog? Huh? You want to interview the new dog? Folks, and he's doing this to remind you, me, we the people of the truth. The truth is these people are lying to you. The truth is they are the criminals. They're the ones that have something to hide, which means they've got to go. Now, all of these tweets he's controlled the narrative simply by telling the truth, which again is why the truth is the undefeated, undisputed champion of all time. The truth cannot, nor has ever been defeated. Because, well, it's the truth. Because the truth is the standard that the lie can never meet, because it is the truth that is the standard that defines exactly what a lie is, when a lie is told, and who the liar is that's telling that lie. Period. So, now we the people, we've just ignored the whole Russia thing. We're tired of hearing about it. We know it's a big nothing burger. They're still focused on it, which tells you they got something to hide. I'm going to tell you, you ever seen a little kid that's gone into the, mom gave him a big old glass of milk, and mom tells him, don't go in the living room with that milk, and do not get on the sofa with that milk. What does the little kid do? The little kid gets on the sofa with the milk and spills the milk. So the little kid's solution, let's just flip over the cushion. That works the first time. But there's a problem. It's milk. It's going to rot. It's going to stink. It's going to sour. And everybody's going to know about it. Well, what these idiots have done is these people have spilled the milk, flipped the cushion over, spilled some more milk, and now, there's only two sides. There's only two sides to the pillow, to the cushion. So what do? Well, we're just gonna put something over it, a line, something out of place. But there's still a problem. It's milk, you fool. It's gonna sour. It's gonna spoil. It's gonna smell, and everybody's gonna start saying, "Well, what in the world is that smell?" And then they're gonna start looking. They're gonna follow their nose, and we're gonna say, "What's this? Man, boy, it stinks over here. What is this?" And they're going to lift up the blanket, lift up the throw pillow, whatever lie, whatever thing you've put over, the little child has put over it to cover up their little mistake. And then the little child has to explain. Why don't you just listen in the first place? Then once you made the mistake, why don't you just admit that you made the mistake? Why don't you just come clean? Because now I'm gonna have to do some punish. I'm gonna have to punish you. Your punishment's gonna be even far worse now than it would have been if you would have just said, "Mom, I know you told me not to, but I made a mistake." Well, magnify that. I made a mistake and I spilled some milk, Mom. Oh, okay, let's go clean it up. It'll be all right. It'll clean up. You can't clean up a sour, spoiled cushion. That's it. It's gone. Well, that's exactly what you're seeing. Why do you think in our government? Our government has turned into a big, as again, President Trump said it. It's not a swamp. It's a sewer. All these, all of these rats and disgusting slime. You know, the stink that just gets on you and it just doesn't come off. Well, then let's just call President Trump Mr. Clean. Because he's pointing out all of the stinky, that's all he's ever done from the get-go, is point out this truth, this truth, that truth. That's all it's done. Rig system, lying media, they've outed themselves, they've got no defense. And just to show you how now the Russian story is going to come to an end. Now, again, real quick, what is President Trump going to? This is what's going to happen. Ukrainian efforts to sabotage Trump campaign quickly working to boost Clinton. So where's the investigation at, AG? Attorney General Jeff Sessions has taken a very weak position on Hillary Clinton crimes. No, that's just telling them what they want to hear. Oh, he's got to go. Watch how fast they're going to start jumping on. And again, the lying media asked President Trump today, while he's taking a picture with the interns, the summer interns at the White House. Got all these interns there. What about Jeff Sessions? Are you going to get rid of him? President Trump rolled his eyes like, I can't believe you all are asking me this daggone question. And then, well, what about health care? He just looked over at the reporter and said, quiet. So today he came out after they had voted to, I believe it was after that they had voted to start to begin the repeal process of Obamacare. After they voted to start working on the healthcare problem. And he came out and he said, well, you know, and again, he tells them what they want to hear. Well, if I would have known he was going to recuse himself, I would have never put him in there. So, but hey, you know, only time will tell. Jeff Sessions ain't going nowhere. Because Jeff Sessions is looking into the Ukrainian efforts. Jeff Sessions is looking into the Hillary Clinton crimes, the emails, the DNC servers that they just got from Wasserman Schultz, as well as he's pointing out the real problem. The real problem are all of these bureaucrats that are up in there, who are owned by all these criminals, who've got hooks in them by all the criminals. The acting FBI director. Would you all just confirm my FBI director, for crying out loud? Why won't y'all confirm him? Oh, because he's already said he's going after the crimes. Y'all just look. Y'all got to go. We coming. The simple fact that it's taken you all 7 years to finally do your job, and we had to browbeat you. We had to trace you down and make sure that you did the right thing. No. We ain't got time for that. We got our own life to live. We're tired of jumping through your hoops. It's time for you to fulfill your oath. It's time for you to either serve or get out. Well, it's obvious that you don't want to serve. So, which means you are deliberately and intentionally violating your oath, which means you are deliberately and intentionally what's the word? Delaying. That's not the word. Obstructing. Which means you are a criminal. Because servants don't obstruct. Servants serve. It's time for you to go. The axe is about to fall. This Russia investigation is going to have to come to an end soon enough, and then Jeff Sessions is going to show everybody exactly what he's been doing. Again, these weren't directed at Jeff Sessions. These were directed at the lying media. How come you all aren't asking about this? How come you're not asking about this? How come you're not talking about the real problem, like the acting FBI director? Why won't you give me my people? No. These obstructionists, it's time for them to go. Jesus said, "Every tree that my Father has not planted must be uprooted." Galatians 6. Galatians chapter 6, verse 7. Be not deceived. God is not mocked. For whatsoever a man soweth, so shall he also reap. Well, guess what? It's reaping time. Just saying.